Yes guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to another video on my channel, and today is going to be a quick video in which I'm going to be talking about the lack of crystals I feel we're getting in the game at this moment. And I just want to give you some tips on how you should allocate your crystals moving forward in order to give you the best chance of getting your favorite characters when they do release. So let's get into this video. If you do enjoy it and it does help you out, please leave a like, it does help the channel out a lot, and subscribe if you are new around here for more content like this. So yeah, let's get into this video. I do want to just go quickly into the missions and just show you the lack of crystals that I have to farm from here. I have everything complete in the game, as I'll show you in a second, but if I go into the events tab of the missions, we have this event active, which gives you no crystals whatsoever. This one is a very old event, which again doesn't give you any crystals. This one right here is a very grindy one that you just have to do over time. It's not something you can get done in a day. It's going to take months and months of playing. So that's just something that's going to give you crystals slowly, but again, it really isn't enough. Then we have the monthly missions, which over the course of a month to get 180 crystals is quite pathetic, if I do say so myself. Then we do have the hyperdimensional co-op, which gives you 200, which is a fair amount. You're not going to get the full 200 if you only do the 3 matches a day, which is what I do. And then we have the PvP crystals, of which I can only get 40 in the remaining 2 days of the season that we have left. So really not many crystals. I literally don't have anything to do right now, so I can only play PvP, secure my spot in the top 10k, and get my 1k crystals at the end of the season. Apart from that, I don't have anything to do. My mission plan is completely finished. I have that completed, and these missions here require you to pay for them in crystals, and you have to have these characters in order to get these missions. So I really don't like the fact that they do this. These ones are good. I think these ones are worth it if you do want a Zenkai character. Obviously not every single one, but if you have low stars on a unit and you want to Zenkai that unit, I would definitely buy these ones. And also, if you pull these characters, I definitely think these are worth it. But the fact is, we're not getting enough crystals in order to warrant us wanting to spend on every single banner and Zenkai every unit. So this brings me on to my next point. We shouldn't be aiming to have every single character in the game. I'm not a free-to-play player. I am definitely not that. But I'm not a whale either. I don't buy expensive offers in the shop. I don't, buy non-discounted crystals. I just buy offers here and there that will help me out and I feel are beneficial to me, and I don't go over the line, if you know what I mean. So that's the way I view it, and I just don't see the point in going for every single character, because I know that that's not possible, and that's me buying, I would say, 8,000 crystals a month if you include the mission plan, the CC bot, and the monthly offers that we get at the start of the month. So that's quite a lot of crystals that I do buy every single month, and even with that, I just don't think it's possible to get every single character to Zenkai every unit. It's just not possible, because we get 2 Zenkais a month, we get 1 legendary finish unit every single month, and we also get an all-star banner every single month. And if you summon on the all-star banners, that also entails you having to buy, or not really having to buy, but it's recommended for you to buy the missions that go along with those characters, like I said before. So in total, you're having to spend a lot of crystals to try and get every single character. So what I recommend doing is focusing on 1 or 2 tags. Now that can be Saiyans and Regen, for example, which are 2 teams that are always going to be very, very good in the meta, and I just laughed seeing the name of my team there, because it is quite literally, that. I mean, when you come up against this team in PvP, that's going to be your reaction. But yeah, anyway, that's enough about that. Like I said, focus on 1 or 2 teams. I just think that's the best thing you can do in order to warrant you getting some characters that are going to be good for those teams, and then you can just save up. When a Zenkai of those teams comes out, you can spend 7,000 crystals on that Zenkai, or when a step up comes out, you can spend some crystals on a banner that has units that can benefit those tags. I wouldn't recommend going for every single unit, because you're not going to get every single unit. I don't have Kid Buu, I didn't get LF Gohan, I didn't get LF Broly, and I'm a bit stuck in the mud. I didn't even summon on Yamcha and launch. I don't even do the dailies on this banner, which is another point I'm going to touch on in a minute. Doing dailies isn't really worth it if it's not on banners that really can benefit you. So that's another point. I'll talk about it now, in fact, because it's something that a lot of people just jump in. They do every single daily. So they'll jump in, they'll do the daily on here and on these 5 Zenkais down here. So that's 120 crystals. If you then also do the one on this one, that's 140. Then we have 160, 180, 200, 220, 240, 260 crystals, and that's without counting this right here, the Happy Weekend banner, which gives you, well, it's 100 crystals and it gives you a guaranteed, not even guaranteed, it's a 50% chance to get sparking. So that is 360 crystals every day that you're going to spend over the course of a weekend, and 260 during the week only on daily summons. So I recommend not doing every single daily summon, and I know a lot of people actually do this. That's why I'm bringing this up, even though it should be obvious to not do these. I don't even do this summon. I only do 2 to 3 dailies every single day. Right now I'm focusing on the All-Star banner and also on these 2 Zenkais that we have right here, the Goku Blue and the Broly, and that's it. I don't need anything else, so I'm not going to do anything else. That's what I'm focusing on, and that's what is most beneficial to my account. So that's what I would do if I was in your shoes as well. Do every single event like well, as you'll see, I have everything completed, so I literally have nothing to do in the game right now. Just do everything you can, and don't do every daily summon or stuff like that, and don't summon on every banner. That's all I can recommend you do. Focus on a couple tags, and that will assure you the best chance of getting the characters that you want. And another point I want to touch on is that we should be getting more crystals from everywhere. PvP really should be giving us more crystals. We only get 1k for finishing in the top 10k. Now, if it was a year ago, I could understand this because you only needed about 7,000 RP to get in the top 10,000, but now you need at least 8 to 8.5k to even get a chance to get in the top 10,000, and we're only getting 1,000 crystals, so the grind is a lot harder and we're getting the same rewards as before, and I think that should change. I think they should they could easily bump this up to 2,000 crystals, for example, and it really wouldn't affect anything, or make the season shorter, maybe to 1 week seasons instead of 2 week seasons. So that way, if you miss out on a week because you can't be bothered to play or you're really busy, you can just say, okay, that's 1,000 crystals I won't get, but I've got a chance to get them next season. So let's say you miss out on a season, it doesn't matter. You've got next week to get those 1,000 crystals. And that way, instead of getting only 2,000 crystals from PvP every month, we'd be getting 4,000. I think that's a much better return for the amount of time and effort we put into playing PvP. Another point, I just think we should be getting a lot of crystals from this event, because it's not hard, but I just think if you're going to give us an event, at least throw some crystals in there. I don't want to go through a stage twice to get a ticket that I'm probably going to get a hero from and a bunch of rare medals. I do not want to do that. I do it just because I do everything that comes out because I like the game. But really, we should be getting more crystals, and the new game mode probably will fix this. I'm recording this obviously way before that new game mode releases, but I do think we should be getting more crystals as well. With the daily missions, we get 35 from there. I think we should be getting a lot more. Come on, it's not hard to give us more than 35 crystals. If you look at a game like 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, for example, they give out a lot of gems every single day. The amount, I think, to like right now, because they have like a double gem thingy that they're doing, you get, I think, 8 gems, and that's almost a third of a multi-summon. So that's almost 300 crystals roundabout there on Legends. That would equivalent to that. So I think that Legends should do the same thing. Like, why not give us more of a chance to get more crystals? Even if they made the daily missions harder, at least give us more of a chance to get those crystals. You know, like, I don't know, maybe give us 50 crystals a day through daily missions, or 100, and just make the missions harder. I don't mind if they make them harder, but the rewards are better. I'd rather put the work in and get better rewards than just not have anything to do, if you know what I mean. So hopefully they implement a few of these changes. I just think we should have constant influx of crystals, and we don't have that. And I think it's sad to see, and I just hope they change it in the future. So I do hope you guys can benefit from this video, especially going forward, saving for banners and stuff like that. I do hope it helped you, and if it did, like I said at the start of the video, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you are new around here for more Dragon Ball Legends content, and I will catch you next time. Peace.